This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
The Dallas Mavericks are going to the NBA Finals. The Dallas Mavericks absolutely destroy the Minnesota Timberwolves on their home floor to advance to its first NBA Finals since 2011. The Mavericks won it that year. They're looking to win another 13 years later as Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving once again put forth a show. And this was just an impressive, dominating victory from the Mavs. It was not close from start to finish. The Mavericks, they led by as many as 36 points. Luka Doncic single-handedly outscored Minnesota in the first quarter. Luka had 20. The entire Minnesota Timberwolves team had 19. As Luka and Kyrie, they continue to show how deadly of a duo they are. They had 36 points apiece. As Kyrie Irving had 36 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Luka Doncic, 36 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. As Luka Doncic named the Western Conference Finals MVP to no one's surprise. And Luka's a bad man. You talk about ending this series in Minnesota in front of the Minnesota Timberwolves crowd. It's like Luka and the Mavericks purposely wanted this. They lost game 4, and then it set up them closing it out the way that they did in game 5. I mean, there were so many moments in this game where Luka, talking trash to the crowd. He was seen saying, "Who's crying? Mother." And Luka Doncic, he got booed as he got his Western Conference MVP trophy. Then he booed right back. Snoop Dogg couldn't believe what the hell he was watching as he was just shaking his head. In the third quarter, Luka hitting big shot after big shot. I mean, Luka Doncic is a friggin' machine. And I love sassy Luka, the one that is heckling the hecklers. And this was just an incredible display, guys. From start to finish, Luka Doncic was on an absolute mission from the first quarter. He hit a 3 from the logo in the first quarter. And he was just feeling it all game. The Mavericks, Luka, they were absolutely locked in. There was no way Minnesota was going to win this game with the way the Mavericks came out. And they came after the Timberwolves' jugular. As the Dallas Mavericks, this special season of theirs continues. All of the naysayers, all of the skeptics who thought Luka and Kyrie weren't going to work. Well, guess what? This duo has a chance to win a championship in their first full season together. It is unbelievable the type of turnaround this team has had. As the Mavericks, they led by 29 at halftime. And the second half, you knew it. It was just a matter of time until the Mavs were going to officially put this one away and officially win this game. It just became a matter of waiting for the time to run out because the Timberwolves, they never could get back into it with any type of run. As the Mavericks back in the NBA Finals, like I said, for the first time since 2011, when Dirk Nowitzki led the team to the only title in franchise history. Now Luka Doncic has a chance to lead the franchise to its second ever title. The Dallas Mavericks, this team has just been unbelievable, guys. And I want to just mention this. Derek Lively II being back was huge. He had 9 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Obviously, he missed game 4. The presence of Lively, absolutely big for Dallas. Derek Lively, guys, this is just absolutely unbelievable. He shot 16 of 16 from the field in the conference finals. That's the most field goal attempts without a miss in any playoff series in NBA history via Stat Mamba. Derek Lively was a big X factor in the Mavericks 4-1 Western Conference Finals series win. He put up 38 points, 31 rebounds, 10 assists, 6 blocks on a perfect 16 of 16 from the field in the series at just 20 years old. He's a rookie, and he's having that type of impact. You just look at this postseason as a whole. Lively has been so impactful. Derrick Jones Jr. was big, especially in that series against OKC. How about PJ Washington? Cannot, emphasize his importance enough. The role players have done enough for the Mavericks during these playoffs. Obviously, getting Kleba back is absolutely huge just in time for the finals. And then this duo, with the way Luka and Kyrie are playing, you know, they are going to have an absolute great shot going into the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics, as they are going to have their dynamic duo of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Now, guys, before we continue on with this video, I quickly want to shout out today's sponsor, BetUS. BetUS, I've been using them all postseason long. They are the #1 online sportsbook, in which they're currently offering a 125% deposit match up to $2,500 on your first 3 deposits. That means if you put in $500, you will have $1,250 to play with. Guys, I've been riding the Mavericks all playoffs long, and it's been going really well for me. And guess what? I'm going to continue to ride with the Mavericks in the NBA Finals. I really think the Mavericks have enough to get the job done. So get in on the action. Join BetUS today, and the first 5 people to DM their account to me, showing their account number on X, will receive $25 in free play. It doesn't get any better than that. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. The Dallas Mavericks, they're just on another level. With the way this team has been able to play, you know, they got all of the makings here. You got your star in Luka, you got the co-star in Kyrie, you got the perfect supporting cast, you got this great size that they have. This team just feels destined that, you know, they're gonna go all the way and get it done. And that's the thing, you know, the Boston Celtics, they haven't been challenged in these playoffs, but guess what? They're gonna have their hands full against Dallas. I really think, you know, they're gonna have a tough time trying to contain Luke and Kyrie, as all these other teams have had a tough time doing that. And I really think Dallas' size is going to give Boston a ton of problems. Because remember, Kristaps Porzingis, you know, he's not going to be 100%. He hasn't played in a month. Even if he is going to be close to 100%, the fact that he hasn't played in a month, that is going to be big, because it's going to take some time for him to get back into game shape. And, you know, is he going to disrupt the flow of the Celtics? So I really think Dallas is going to enter this NBA Finals matchup in a really good position. The Dallas Mavericks, they're simply on another level right now. And with the way Luka is playing, he's the best player in these NBA Finals. And, you know, whenever you got the best player in a series, you, to me, have an edge. So it's going to come down to, obviously, Kyrie doing what he's been doing. They need Kyrie, the one they got here in Game 5. You know, the role players are going to have to step up, as they've done all playoffs long. And then Luka Doncic, I think, is going to be the difference maker. As Luka just became the first player in NBA history, guys, to put up at least 150 rebounds, 150 assists, and 50 made threes in a single postseason. That is via Mavs Muse. As Luka, at 25 years old, has a chance to add to his collection of accolades and win an NBA title. And guys, look, I am really looking forward to this NBA Finals. I'm going to do a separate video on it, in all likelihood, talking about how I see things ultimately playing out. But I like the Mavs' chances. I really do. And when you look at this NBA Finals at face value, there are going to be so many enticing storylines. For starters, Luka Doncic or Jaylen Brown / Jason Tatum are going to win their first ring. You got Kristaps Porzingis going up against his former team, the Dallas Mavericks. You got Kyrie Irving going up against his former team, the Boston Celtics, as Kyrie has a chance to win his second NBA title. And then Jason Kidd, he won a title with the Mavs as a player in 2011. Now he has a chance to win another title with the Mavs, this time as a head coach. So it's going to be a hell of a NBA Finals, guys. I cannot wait. The Dallas Mavericks, they have gotten it done. This is a team that has earned it, and they have deserved this. The Mavs, the best team of the Western Conference, and now they will have a chance to win another championship, as they will take on the Boston Celtics. If I told you 4 or 5 months ago that the Dallas Mavericks would be in the NBA Finals, not too many people would have believed me. Anyways, guys, how are you feeling about our NBA Finals matchup? Mavs fans, how are you feeling? The Mavericks, 4 wins away from hoisting up the trophy. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Hit a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. That is it for me. It's Lucas signing off. As always, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next one.